Mr. Meaty was my sick pleasure. For those who don't know, Mr. Meaty was a live-action puppet series on Nickelodeon. The show focused on two teenagers, Josh Redgrove and Parker Dinkelman, and Josh Redgrove. What was I supposed to say after that? There's Josh Redgrove and Parker Dinkelman working at the fast food joint at their local Scotchboro Mall. The show originally began as shorts. Just like Jimmy Neutron, Nickelodeon just wanted to test the theories and test the water out to see if they wanted to go through with the program. And on September 22nd,
premiering Friday, September 22nd at 8:30, only on Nick.
However, it was canceled in 2007. It came back, but it was on Nicktoons.
With Mr. Meaty, next on Nicktoons Network.
2008, and then it ended again in 2009. But why am I telling you all this? What does this have to do with why this show was my sick pleasure? Well, let me explain it to you. I liked Mr. Meaty, especially because of the fact that they were live-action puppets. The puppets definitely made them stand out. And I mean, sure, there was a bit strange, and there's certainly no charm in their weird, uncanny appearance. The puppetry definitely brought a different and fresh element to the show, making it a visual feast for fans, especially for me. The show also incorporated a lot of dark humor and disturbing charm. I mean, the show fearlessly got into a lot of unusual storylines, and that's what I kind of loved about it. From the sentiment meat monsters to exploring themes outside the normal reality. Mr. Meaty had a knack for keeping viewers on their toes. Although it was fairly creepy, I must say. A lot of people, especially kids at this time, definitely didn't understand Mr. Meaty, and especially what it was supposed to be about. Now I know controversy is definitely not everyone's cup of tea. Mr. Meaty definitely embraced the controversy, and they did it with flair. The show tackled a lot of mature themes and employed edgy humor. It added a layer of complexity that set it apart far from any other Nickelodeon show or any other cartoon show that was out at this time. In a weird sense, Mr. Meaty was a breath of fresh air. Despite its untimely end, Mr. Meaty definitely left a mark on television, especially for Nickelodeon in that era. And I definitely get it. This show was creepy as fuck. I watched an interview with one of the creators of Mr. Meaty, and he pretty much explained exactly why the show was canceled, or at least why he believed it was canceled. Kids were hating it. He believed that due to the show airing on Saturday mornings, they were targeting smaller children, preferably in the age realm of 5 to 10. And that was definitely not his target audience. Not at all. He was pushing for the 13 to 14 year olds, the teenagers that would definitely understand, or at least attempt to understand, what the show was about. Now, there are other theories as to why the show got canceled. Some say vegans got this show canceled. But I feel like that's a stretch, right? Is that a stretch? That's definitely a stretch. Anywho, although Mr. Meaty wasn't your typical show, that's precisely why I loved it. The strange puppets, the dark humor, the controversial themes, it definitely made it a memorable piece of television history. Of course, the puppets were repulsive to look at times, and those nightmares that you have. The tapeworm episode. The tape, oh my god.
Oh, that's the stuff!
Okay. Share your thoughts on why you love Mr. Meaty in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more.